Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Carly.
And I'm Ange.
And today we're watching Mushoku Tensei episode 8.
So last episode ended with Rudy and Eris's grandfather, forgot his name temporarily, but they're looking up in the sky. There was like a spherical...
planet-esque looking thing.
Yeah, with some rings around it. Not sure what's going on there. The grandfather said that it's fine. It's not a bad thing, but...
His version of what's good and bad, I don't really trust.
It's a good point. So, yeah, I'm not sure what to make of that. Seems pretty important. He was looking at it very seriously. Aside from that, Rudy's just continued his tutoring of Eris. Seems to be going well. And Ghislaine. But anyway, should we get into it?
Let's get into it.
分かってきたら意外と楽しいもんだ。
I'm just learning new languages at that age. It's pretty impressive too.
エリスはあっという間に剣心流上級になってしまった。才能の差を感じるね。前より大きくなってる気がする。本当何なんだろう、あれ。
I'll be good.
不思議だ。
So, this is a 2-year skip. How long has he been there total now? 3? He left when he was 7?
Maybe. What am I thinking right now?
The skip intro, because there's just been scenery. I get it, Carly.
It's actually
but
lovely scenery though.
I love the song. I really do. I'm going to say that was skippable, but it's fine. I like listening to the song every episode. What's she sneaking in?
Oh, it's his 10th birthday, right?
Yeah.
最近知った話だが、パウロの本名はパウロ・ノトス・グレイラットという。ノトス家はグレイラット4つの本家の一家である。が、何でもそいつがパウロ以上のクズらしく、水面下で闘志をすげ替えようとする勢力もいるんだ。
Oh shit, there's an actual movement to replace him.
内々で俺の10歳の誕生日パーティーを企画してくれているようだ。泣かせる話じゃないのよさ。うまく泣く練習をしておかなければ。
Does that have something to do with why she's all shitty all the time?
Maybe.
She really can't keep it under wraps.
Oh, his sculptures have gotten bigger.
これは私か。尻尾がついていないの。どうにも知識が曖昧で。
この様子
You
な
piece
ら
of
俺
shit.
が外に出ないように全力を尽くすに違いない。
見せてもらえませんか？尻尾の付け根の部分。
なんだそんなこと。お安いご用だ。
すごい。さすが俺らの。
I knew she wasn't going to hesitate in the slightest.
ちょっと触ってみる。
Oh my gosh. Ah! Zero self-awareness. Oh my gosh.
ちょっと待って、これ尻ですか？
She's been doing those squats.
I don't think he wanted this.
ルーデウス様、失礼します。
Oh gosh.
お食事の準備が。
Carly.
Oh, good lord.
Shit. She's got a rock hard ass, man. What the heck was that?
おめでとう。ここに来てずっと歓迎されてないかも。
She's not buying it. Oh my gosh.
Mate absolutely loves him. He doesn't have a good hold of himself, grandfather.
No, not at all.
びっくりするものですか？まさか父様たちが囲え？
I want to see his little sisters.
パウロさんたちもね、もちろん呼んだんだけど、最近魔物が活性化してるから来れないって。ルーデウス、その。
え、あれ、やべ。
Why is everyone
こんな
crying?
空気にする
Oh
つもり
no.
じゃ。
ルーデウス、あなたはもううちの子よ。
The hell?
この人、俺のこと嫌ってたんじゃなかったっけ？
よし。
Did they die?
エリスと結婚しなさい。お母様。エリス。
What the hell's going on?
ルーデウスに不満でもあるの？
Carly.
エリスはまだ10歳よ。あなたはもっと女を磨いて。何するの？
What just
Throw the whole
happened?
family in the bin.
What just happened?
I don't know. But are we just gonna move on from that?
Alphonse.
こちらを
It's normal practice, it seems, Carly. I'm
この
done questioning it.
ルーデウス様のために世界中からありとあらゆる極上の素材を集めアスラン王国で随一の杖製作士に作らせたものでございます、名はアクアハーティア一目見てわかるこの杖
Oh, that's
That
cool.
is big.
名前はちょっと中二っぽいけど
It leans into his water magic, though, right? Eris really appreciates him. I didn't expect her to be the one to do something like this.
Well, he kind of taught her how to think like this for others and stuff, so
True.
it's coming back around to him, I guess.
エリスには兄と弟が一人ずついたんだ
Ad.
だが生まれてすぐ王都に住む兄に取られた私は跡目争いに負けてね
We're gonna have to go back and
ゴ
look
レ
at
アス
this.
の血を引く男は当主の家で育てられるでもヒルダはそれに納得しなかった
I see.
Okay.
こう取り上げられるんだから彼女は君を嫌っていたよ
It just is a reminder of that.
なんでよその
They had,
子供が我が物顔を
she had him instead. Okay.
本当にエリスと結婚して一緒にボレアス家を乗っ取らないかい
10歳の子供に何させようって言うんですか。
なんなら今から君のベッドに両手を縛ったエリスを置いておく
Brother, brother, brother.
Is this a test? The test.
No, it's a political thing, Carly.
酒の席での話ということに
Daughter.
しておきましょう。
Carly, that's what they like.
それは残念
I'm gonna choose to remain oblivious.
どうしたんですか。寝てたのでは。
一人で寂しいだろうから
Oh no.
今日は一緒に寝てあげるわ
Oh no.
フィリップの差し金か
Oh no. He so did.
こうしてみるとなかなか
Oh no. Carly, look away. You said you wanted to remain oblivious. Look away.
I've got some things to say.
いかんいかん手を出してはいかんこれではフィリップの手のひらの上だ
Oh, he was imagining
今
it.
日は寂しい気持ちなので、エッチなことをしちゃうかもしれません
Oh
よ。
no.
ちょっとぐらいならいいわよ
Did he put her up to it, or does she actually
Yes.
like him?
いいじゃないか
She's 12.
Yeah.
食わぬは男の恥
No, 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 no. This time it is not a thought. He's actually doing it. Oh shit. Oh shit. You can hear the FBI sirens.
OK なんでしょうかいただきます
Carly. She's got the shiny kneecaps. It's over.
Aw.
Oh shit.
Again.
Okay, alright.
Again.
Oh shit. Oh, that was that was very uncomfortable.
エロゲーをたくさんやってヒロインの気持ちが分かった気にでもなっていたか
これだか
Yeah,
ら。
those dating sims just ain't helping anyone.
What now? What?
特別な日だから特別に許してあげるでもこういうのはまだ早いからごめん
She's got a brain, unlike her,
ちゃんと成
her
長
father and mother.
その時はじゃあ私も寝るからじゃあねルーデウスおやすみまた明日からよろしく
Oh dearie me.
5年後15歳仲いいだが我慢できない
Oh, that's still.
俺はどんなエロイベントにも屈しない強靭な男になるん待て5年後
You can't have everything.
Well, he's his father's son. Maybe he can.
誕生祝いは言ってやりたかったぜ元気にしてっかなルーデウスのやつ
こんにちはあらこんにちはシルフィーこれ乗る挨拶を
アイシャ、隅まで気を抜かず。
Oh,
You
no.
wanted to see how they were going.
What have they done?
こんにちはリーヤさんはルディへのお祝い何にするか決めました
はい。私からはこれを。
Panties, isn't it?
これを
ルーデウス様がとても大切になされていたものです。
へえスペルド族ってのはねこの世で一番おっかない魔族よ
出会ったが最後、食べられちゃうんだぞ。
That's nice.
Nice one, Zenith.
It's got to do with the orb.
Yeah, that's what I think. The orb made them go mental. You know, like the animals on a full moon.
Mm.
Is this Perugius? Dude, that dragon is jacked, man.
Oh my god.
Okay, maybe not. He's the Dragon Master, right?
Gales. Maris type shit.
No, that must be Perugius.
Mm.
この魔術の主は誰じゃ？なんじゃ見えんではないか。恥ずかしがり屋さんなんじゃからもう。ならば直
Oh no, this looks like an evil small witch or some shit.
Yeah.
Something straight out of Re:Zero. Oh dear. Yep. Can't say it.
The plus.
There's a lot happening.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Oh shit.
調整が難しいですけど、すごいですねこれは。
Seems like this came at the right time.
では、皆様お待ちかね。ルーレースグレイラットの最強最大奥義。
Wait, does he just think that he doesn't have a lot of mana?
何よあれ？ルーデウスの魔術？
いえ、僕じゃありません。町に戻りますか？そうだな。ここから離れた方が。
Oh shit. The heck is going on? If Ghislaine dies
Oh
here.
no. Better not.
That looked like another base person? No, it was the guy
That's the
from before.
person they sent down, yeah. He's here to kill.
El Munfi. Oh, that was Perugius on the...
Oh dear.
If she dies, man, I'm gonna be fuming. There's a reason why he's got a mask on and they're not showing his face.
Like he could be related to
Yeah,
the...
that's what I've been thinking. We'll theorize later.
Oh my god.
And she
get
just
out
got
of there.
really serious.
Oh crap. Oh shit.
Cliffhanger.
What does
That
that
is
mean?
sickening, man. I think the show just got serious. Right there. Yeah, like the main plot point seems to have just kicked into gear.
And it feels a lot bigger than I thought it would.
Yeah. There was a lot going on, so sorry if we didn't follow it perfectly. I think we were meant to be a little bit confused and meant to have a lot of questions. And I've already got some theories as well. It's interesting the way the episode was set up because it was like, just when you want to switch it off. Oh, shit. That was uncomfortable. But just when you want to switch it off, they hook you back in with the actual storyline itself. Look, I don't want to talk about that scene too much. It's just weird and disgusting and uncomfortable viewing. And
I don't respect the writing at all.
from what I've been told, this is as bad as it gets, and I'm pleased about being able to leave this
being done with
behind.
all that,
Yeah, because it's just like, okay, I get it. I get that old mate or young mate Rudy. That's the other thing. The lines are blurred, which I don't necessarily like. But he's got some deep-rooted problems that needs attending to. I don't need to see it all the time. I really just don't. Very bold decision from the writer.
You know what? I always see everyone coming for like characters and then arguing with each other who's right, who's wrong, why is this okay, why is this not? But I'm here to come for the writer today. Let me just ask you all a question and you can answer honestly in your heads. If you're writing a story about anything, are you adding any of that in there? Are you adding any of... You don't have to. It would be your absolute intention and your choice to add that in there when you don't have to.
Oh no, I think it's purposeful. I don't think that's necessarily the issue. I mean, for the writer to want to go there, that's like you can think of many other places that he could go instead. I agree with you there. This sort of thing does exist. And I think
Oh, yes, definitely.
of course, and we've seen it in a lot of other media. My issue is we're trying to follow the main character, and this is the main character, and then the lines are blurred because, like, is he a kid? Well, technically he's a kid, but then you hear the adult voice, and it just gets weird. It's just weird and uncomfortable, and I'm glad that we're done with it, and that's all I'm going to say on that. And I agree with what you're saying. Maybe he could have gone down just the perv route and not the weird PDF potential file
Well, yeah.
route. That's where I agree with you.
You're
but,
right. It does make it very weird and inappropriate.
Yeah, but even so, like in this world, clearly, and this is what I was trying to get at, and I think this might be historically accurate. I'm not entirely sure, but obviously, kids were treated a lot different in these days. Still makes it uncomfortable, and to our current standards and moral compass and everyone in modern times, that shit doesn't really fly, right? But in the story that he is telling, or she, whoever wrote it, this was normal practice in the medieval times or wherever it takes place. And we have seen in other media before that families use their children for power. That's what we're seeing here, right? So this is just something we're going to get used to seeing. But so much happened in this episode. Like, I think this is going to be a long discussion because there's far too much to talk about. I feel like a lot of important seeds were planted, especially at the end. It looks like we did see Perugius. He was sitting on his throne, older dude, and this person that he sent, Malfagi, we'll get his name up now.
Yep.
Almanfi. That was so Italian, but that's just how I'm going to pronounce it. Almanfi.
Last name Coast.
Yeah. I'm going to call him Amalfi Coast. Screw it. Yeah, he got sent down. He's got grey rat hair.
Yeah, he does.
That was the first thing I noticed. I noticed they didn't show his face, and I noticed that he had a mask when he came down. And that's all purposeful for sure. That could tie in with the stuff that was introduced about the Boreas family, why they... Shit, there were a lot of names. Forgive me for not remembering all of it, but someone related to the Grey Rats is getting forced out, is just despicable or some shit like that. And this could also tie in with why Rudy was born with a lot of power, probably passed through the Grey Rat bloodline or something.
I thought his power came more from his mum's side.
Yeah.
Maybe she's from that family too.
You can't rule anything out.
Yeah, well, she does have the same hair color.
Yeah, so there's that too. So maybe it's not on the Grey Rat side. Maybe it's on Zenith's side. But yes, it would not surprise me if they're related somewhere down the line. That seems to be the world that we're in right now. Now, when Perugius sent Amalfi Coast down, Almanfi, when he sent him down, he said, assess the source of the mana and destroy anyone in your way or in its way or whatever. But he materialized right in front of Rudy. Was Rudy the one... Like, I think it was just coincidence when Rudy, used some of his mana.
I think they would be able to detect where a lot of mana is coming from. So obviously that's where they're going to look first, right?
Yeah, okay.
But then they see who's in front of them and they're like, nah, can't be. Maybe.
Now, I hope Ghislaine's all right there. I think they may have been transported with them or something.
I thought he was going to leave them.
Maybe he was able to use a water shield or something, Rudy that is, and protect them or something. I'm not sure. So it's hard to speculate on the end of the episode. I feel like there was just a lot that happened. It's probably something that we have to rewatch or have a look at again. But there were also some other things set up with the families. Now, it looks like, and this will be part of Rudy's character development, I'd imagine, but especially considering how we were introduced to his father, Paul, he's going to have a lot of options. Let's just put it that way when it comes to females. Because I think a lot are going to, like you can already see it with Philip, a lot are going to want to marry into that bloodline. And he was kind of, Rudy that is, was torn. Because he's like, he was promised Ares in this episode, but then he's like, oh, but then there's Sylphie. I'm here because of Sylphie in the first place. And then there's also Roxy. And then I'm sure there will be more introduced as well.
Yeah. So as Rudy's been getting older, all of this stuff has been happening in the world. It was Eris's 10th birthday when the orb appeared in the sky.
Yeah.
So he was 8. I think this is all connected to him, obviously. All the animals, the beast animals and stuff like that were going wild.
Yeah, the
Paul's had
monsters.
his work cut out for him. And now there's this, weird stuff happening in the sky. Is his staff related at all to how much mana?
He's growing within him,
Yeah.
potentially.
Like, because I think the Perugius and
The fortress.
Almahafi
Yep. I think that was right.
using a nip it in the bud approach, because maybe, when they took him out last time, maybe they were just ignoring the signs of like increase in mana. And that's what ended up like really screwing him up. So I think now that they're sensing all this mana happening, they're like, no, let's just take like a safety precaution and end this so that we don't get all screwed up again.
Oh, right, I see. Yeah, but I also think the episode maybe was trying to divert our thoughts in a way. I still don't know about this orb thing. So there's still a lot of questions, which is fine.
All that family stuff with Eris, her mum, her brothers. Very sad.
Yeah.
So it makes complete sense why Eris's mum had all those feelings towards Rudy.
Yeah, because that'd probably be that age.
Yeah.
One was older, one was younger. Is that what they
No,
said?
they were taken at birth.
Oh.
I think that's what happens to like the boys born into that family. I think that's probably what happened to Philip too.
Yeah, but she actually came around in the end.
Yeah, it's hard for her as their mother.
Yeah.
But it's skewed logic.
Yeah.
It's not fair to take it out on someone who's got nothing to do with that.
No, but she hugged him in the end.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
think she came around to it because, she probably thought it's not fair.
Mm-hmm. Now, the last thing to talk about, there was all this talk of the Grey Rat bloodline, 4 main families, one being the Notos bloodline, which the head of that is Paul's brother, who's even worse than he is, and he's getting forced out at the moment. That's kind of what they were saying. Now, I think we need to keep an eye on this because it looks like Philip is now going to make his move using Rudy, and there's going to be a power struggle. So it's just something that I think we need to keep at the back of our minds, because I do think it was introduced as important information. It's probably something that's going to go over our head. It's very hard to keep up with. Like, we've had a little bit of practice with like Apothecary Diaries and shows like that, but I don't know, that seemed important to me when they were discussing it.
Thank you so much for watching our reaction. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. It would really help us out. For early access to all of our reactions, you can support us on Patreon if you'd like. And yeah, thank you so much again. We'll see you in the next one. Bye!